All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Mike, here we go. 280! Let's go, defense. Hey.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Tyler Newsome now. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Set! Get a 20! Check, 53, drop deep, 22! Back, Sponge!
A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick 1st down. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
22! 0! White! Kill, turn up! Recon, 132 fighter! Quick!
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
Check 31! 6-6, pull it high! Switch! Hey, 22! 53 to Mike, 53, 61, match box, and a half.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
At the 46-yard line. 53, Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
32. 64. Quick.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Let's go.
21.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, watch the leg.
On fourth down, Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Omaha, remove. 0. 53. Hey, hurry. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check. 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 He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
On first down, it's Stafford. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jannard Avery able to record his 5th sack of the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Stafford now to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Stafford going to come up first and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Double right. 10. 5. Easy.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it's going to be second down. Second and 10 now from the 27.
And middle. Alert. He's crashing. He's checking crashing.
To throw again, Stafford. He's going to find Gallup here, complete. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Watch out. Check. Real right. 22. Hey, check 4.
A first down carry by Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Hey, get a lady.
We're scoreless after one.
Check. 19's me. Set. 180. 53. Ready. Tighten up. X3. 218. Chop. Check 3.
Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Get a 20.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Zebra. 53. Mike. Double dog. That's the Omaha. Ready, move. 80 weapon. Hey, Charlie.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. His throw caught at about the 5. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Come on now. Let's go.
Here's Gallman. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
I got you. Hey, dude.
Check. 53. Mike. Check. 53.
Play action. Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Now Gallman. The 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wayne Gallman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
53. Mike. Real right. 22.
After the sack on 1st down. Stafford, and there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Stafford on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Kill, kill, kill.
32. Easy alert. Hey.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the foot.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Whip.
Where's 5-3? Where's 5-3? Let's go.
Showing it. Check 13.
Lion.
Check 52.
The drive begins with a handoff to Gallman. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is Gallman, and an alley to run. 34 yards there and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Watch safety creep.
Gallman will run it. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. Wentz now to throw. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Wentz going to go on 4th down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak.
And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards. Up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Draw play, Elliott. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 50-yard line.
53 is the mic.
Hey, 70! Hey, Red! Hey, Echo!
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
From the 50, Stafford. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Slam, slam, slam.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first and 10, Stafford. That one complete to Elliott. And he gets it down to the 32.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on second and 8.
Hey, Orbit!
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
We ain't giving up Mike 7! Smooth!
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Josh Jones in on the stop. They'll run again here with Gallman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
What you got, Heavy?
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Protein spill!
Check, 55.
Hey, stand.
Check.
Lift by 7.
Hey, turn it up. Slam. Check that.
Sunday.
Check. Fresno.
Now a whistle and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter now from Jacksonville. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man there complete to Gallup. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Get him. Say. Check 27.
Now Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Zero. Hey, Alpha.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, keep it up.
On zero.
Under 10. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
Stay 50.
54. Hey, that QB's trash.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
180.
Come on, let's go. Deuce. Watch the edge.
Now a handoff looking right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there, and just...
And now look at him go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wayne Goldman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the the gun. It's Elliott. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Good job, D.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check, watch me before. Hey.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford, he's got the connection to Cooper. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Stafford. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Middle. Hey, easy.
On first down, Stafford here. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. From the red zone now, Stafford. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Stafford. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Hey, dude.
I'm going back to you. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Check. Hey, one set. Check, Mike. 50. Go.
They snap it to Stafford. And that is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On the ground, it's Gallman again. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 40, past the 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Wayne Gallman, 88 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And that's Elliott, complete. 4 yards on the pickup. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Again, it's Stafford. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
32.
Check.
Bravo.
Mike 5-4. Right here. That's what I do. All right, here we go. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
What happened?
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Stafford got his man complete over the middle. It's Jordan. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Stafford. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He's crashing.
Hey, Lou.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Now Wentz on third down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.